Good morning, good morning, good morning. Such a beautiful day. Coach, I can go live now for go do me Sunday in review. I don't know who's part. I don't know who's part. I don't know who's part of Facebook today. But anyway, I did go na me YouTube. I did na Casada Kitchen. The brand in Casada Kitchen. Okay. Okay. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It's been such a beautiful. It's been such a wonderful day. You all know on Sundays I do come out and hold on a minute, please. I need to put up a little machine here. You all know on Sundays I come out here and give out my political views about what is going on in our beloved country. In case you do not know me, my name is Daphne Maximilian Christiana Pratt, aka Casada Kitchen. I'm the PR for People's Power in Politics. People's Power in Politics is non-political. It's a group of Sierra Leoneans who are standing up for the rights, who wants to defend our democracy, who will always stand up and be there for the people, because that is what we are meant for, to be there for the people. There are so many people who have political affiliations, but for me, I have no political affiliation. My obligation is to the green, white, and blue, the people of Sierra Leone. There has been so many things happening for the past week, because I normally come here every week and give you an update of what is really going on in our beloved country. Before I go further, I will start by saying our pledge. And it goes like this. I pledge my love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve her faithfully at all times. I promise to defend her, honor her good name, always work for her unity, peace, freedom, and prosperity, and keep her interests above all else. So help me God. There has been lots of things happening in the political scene that has not been meted out to you, the Sierra Leoneans. And at least some of you depend on me to bring out what you do not know, because I investigate. Even though I'm doing other things, my love is for Sierra Leone. At least you all have been aware that there will be an increase in the price of basic commodities across the borderline coming January, thanks to the financial bill that was passed in Parliament. And again, before we go further, I just want to commend the leader of the APC party in government, because if he was not a wise man, the people of Sierra Leone would have been suffering more than they are suffering now. Fail not to realize, when the PR system, SLPP has 81 members of parliament who are greedy, who are selfish, and who do not like themselves. All they care about is them, they, themselves, and I. If they had gone into anything called a vote, the people of Sierra Leone would have been a victim of Madam Bio's treachery. I believe some of you are aware that the First Lady had some guests, because it was United Nations Day for the women or something, in which they were talking about rape. And it was so appalling that with all the money that has been minted for Get Your Hands Off our girls, we still see our girls in deplorable condition under the bridge, being abused by drugs, but yet still there is no facility, no recourse for all of those young girls who are dying every day. Just last week, like I said, that we had our 7th mass grave. And all those mass graves were the weapons of our government, which is Kush. Kush is killing our people every day. Kush is the #1 killer of our youth. It is not only the killer of our youth, it is the disorienter of our youth. And it is telling you that we are having a useless generation, because we do not even know the repercussion of that drugs. We do not even know the damages it is causing on our youth. So we are rest assured that this generation, which is what Madam Bio came and propagates about, human capital, he came again intentionally damaging the human capital that he propagated about. Now, it is such a tragedy that we are all seeing things that we ought not to see. There are people who are being hired in government, but they've never sat in their office, but are getting paid. Not only them getting paid, their families are visiting them, all under the government cover, whilst the hospital is dilapidated, whilst our roads are not mended, whilst our children are dying of hunger. But yet still, we have our government officials who what they preached against is what they are doing now in excess force. Our flying president has resumed his flying capacity. By the way, our flying illegal president has resumed his flying capacity. He could not just stand and see the people. He could not just stand and speak to the people, because he knows the people never voted for him. I know the people of Sierra Leone, the Athens of West Africa, a president who traveled around the whole globe professing to be the father of democracy, has not only let Sierra Leoneans down, but also let the world down, and should I say, heaven forbid me, an illiterate man, only a footballer who had a love of country. When I'm telling you an illiterate man, Oponwe never graduated from high school, but he graduated from a football school. He became one of the first Africans to hold the Gold Cup for FIFA. Even though he was not that educated, when he went to play for international community, he stood his ground. He said, I can play. I am a good player. I am always in the winning team. Why should Africans not be in the Federation of Sports? And he went in there with a mindset. And he is one of the men who changed the FIFA, the World Cup game, that black people are allowed to go and play. He never went there with guns. Even though he was not educated to that extreme, but he was humble enough, and he knew what he wanted, and he stood the ground, and what he wanted came to pass peacefully, all because he was a man of peace. Yesterday, when I listened to his speech, when he was in the church, I was shedding tears. I was shedding tears for a man who loved his country. I was shedding tears for a man who was giving his people hope. I was shedding tears for a man who was calling his people to come and be united and fight and defend the democracy that he has given. And he made a statement. He said, if ECOWAS is mad with me, so be it. But I will be the Oponwe that will defend my people. I will come back and do what I wanted, what I planned to do. And again, Oponwe never killed anybody. Oponwe never called anybody a terrorist. Oponwe never intimidated anybody. Oponwe never had 7 mass graves. But Oponwe is the father of democracy for as far as I am concerned. I am calling on you, the APC members of parliament. I am calling on you, Samura. You still have a duty to defend our democracy in the Republic of Sierra Leone. It is either you, Samura, has fooled us, the people, or you, Samura, have sold us, the people. What happened in Liberia should make you, Samura, and the entire APC stand up and demand for the data. If Madabio claimed to be the father of democracy, what we have seen in Liberia should tell us that APC, it is either they sold our integrity or they sold the blood of innocent people. It is such a disaster that after 510 flights, crisscrossing the world, telling the world that you are the father of democracy, you could not even allow democracy to prevail. You hijack the people's votes. You intimidating the people. You changing the constitution just to fit your time in office. It is such a tragedy that the Sierra Leonean people, you guys, should rise up. It is about time you guys demand your votes. If Liberia can get a runoff, what is wrong with Sierra Leone? Is it a dictatorship, or is it that the opposition parties have sold our country to a dictator, a murderer, and a killer? For those of you who've been going around saying, why did APC not go to parliament, to court? The court has been hijacked. We are under a dictatorship. Madabio is a dictator. Even one a Sierra Leonean who took the EFSL to court. His case was dismissed. But again, we have if APC is indeed a strong opposition, it is about time APC go to EFSL and demand that data to come out. Otherwise, Samora sold our country. Samora sold our people. Samora sold our democracy. Because we've heard Samora has been bribed with so much money. Because if Samora is complacent, if Samora is happy with what is going on, Samora ought to be ashamed. If Samora refused to demand that data from Kone, an ordinary citizen, then that simply means Samora sold our country to Madabio and traitor. And why should people be afraid of Madabio when Madabio never won the election? Madabio never won the election. What happened in Liberia simply proved that Madabio never won the election in Sierra Leone. And if Samora refused to demand the data and lie in bed with Madabio, then Samora is a traitor. He betrayed the people of Sierra Leone. He allowed Madabio to intimidate, kill our people for no reason. Yet still, he's lying down with the devil. It is about time Sierra Leoneans rise up and realize it is only Sierra Leone we have. We do not have two or three countries. We have only Sierra Leone. And we are sitting down complacently looking at our country going into a one-party state. That is what we are looking at. We are sitting down. They are fooling us with nonsense talk whilst they are changing the constitution. Now, I think that the new one they're trying to do is to make the president 7 years. An illegal president, 7 years. A dictator, 7 years. A murderer, 7 years. A man who does not even love the country. Since Madabio stole the presidency, how many times has he spoken to you, the people of Sierra Leone? We are sitting down, watching them overtaking our land, killing our people, murdering our people. Yet still Sierra Leoneans are complacent. I told you guys, 4 years ago, when Fatima Bio went to Gambia, she came and lied to the people of Sierra Leone that she, as an individual, has gone to the Gambia and made and resolved a diplomatic issue that the Sierra Leoneans should not pay for laissez-passer in the Gambia. Her intention of doing that was to bring her own people like Taff, Mr. Ijai, who they are killing our people in John Obe for now. When Mr. Ijai is doing his stuff in Nigeria, where he started, he was not given a developed land. He was not given a place where people habited. He was given a wasteland. That wasteland, he developed it. Go and listen to his story. He developed that wasteland. He used tons and tons of granite and dirt to fill up a wasteland for him to build low-cost housing for people. In the Gambia, the land that he was given is 2 miles to the airport. It's a vast land. But in Sierra Leone, it is Black Johnson and John Obi, where people are already inhabiting. Where people's homes, where people have their family homes. All thank you to Fatima Bio. That was the arrangement she went and do for us. I can remember, I am telling you again, I can remember when they started that Motherland project. I talked about it. The same thing, we spoke about it. Everybody was like, oh, the man is Williams. I told you people, he's a Nigerian that was baptized and confirmed to be a Sierra Leonean. Thank God for Dr. Lahai. He investigated that man and he was proven to be a crook, a criminal. Up till today, all those who invested in that motherland project have never received their money. All of those who are working on that Injai's project are all get your hands off our girls people. You people of Sierra Leone, wake up and arise. Madas Bio wanting to stay in office is to cover up his track and put a stamp. If you are democratic, it's about time you know democracy is not a joke. Sometimes people need to die for democracy to prevail. And sometimes people have to stand up for their right to defend their constitution and their rights. A week ago, a few days ago, our First Lady has some international guests. This time, it is not our neighboring country. It is only Nigeria and Angola. Now we are going far east. We are getting united. Because, so we are going to ask who is going to audit who. Was she the one who paid for them to come again? Like the last time she lied to us and Sylvia Blyden was defending her? Or did they pay for themselves to come? Their pass card is getting so low that people are not even knowing what they're saying. You check my videos. I have more views than Fatima Bio's videos because she has become a burden to us. She does not smell good. She does not taste good to the eyes of the average Sierra Leoneans anymore. I want you Sierra Leoneans to realize a country that will not stand is a country that uses two currencies. And one thing that is very sad is with all this increase, there is still no increase in the salary of the people of Sierra Leone. And at the same time, for the past 2 weeks, Jagaban has been in Sierra Leone. He has just returned back to America just a few days ago. He crisscrossed the country from Freetown to Bo, from Bo to Kenema, from Kenema to Kainlaon, from Kainlaon to Bump. No, he did not go to Bond, but he made his presence known. He crisscrossed the country. He went to Mabroka and employed some youths. Bought some Gari machine in which the youths could produce Gari instead of Kush. He went to Kono. He did the same. Purchased some tools for the youths to be useful citizens instead of Kush. Sent some machines to Bump district for the youths to be productive instead of Kush. Our youths are dying because the human capital has been neglected. I want you all to know that a House of Happiness has never given me any updates about my daughter. So keep on, I'm just in the dark like all of you. I still do not know where she is. That is why I'm trying to keep her story alive every time I come here. And I want you all to know that since I'm calling House of Happiness all the time, and none of them has ever told me how much, where they are, where she is, or what is going on. So I want you guys to know that. And her GoFundMe is still running. And thanks for the 4 people who supported her. Thank you. Only 4. Thank you for your support. Okay. Again, I am so proud of the Liberian people. I am so proud of the Liberian people. What happened in Liberia is really a slap on the face of the Athens of West Africa. What happened in Liberia supposed to be a wake-up call for the opposition in Sierra Leone. If they never sold our democracy, if they never sold our people, then I think they should be more vibrant to demand the right of the people, the vote of the people, the voice of the people to be heard. And I had Dr. Samura campaigning for what? When he could not even hold on to what he has right now, what is he campaigning about? If we could not bring members of the APC to EFSL every 24 and demand for Kore to release that data, then Dr. Samura, you sold our people, you sold our country. You are a murderer equal to Madabio. If you do not come and demand the data for Kore to release that data, you are more than a murderer. You are more than a killer. You sold the people of Sierra Leone, and the blood of the innocent shall abide with you. If Liberia can stand up for democracy after all the 5 years of Madabio flying around the world, lying to the people that he is the father of democracy, and then you, Dr. Samura, the main opposition, you are complacent. You sit down waiting for what? We do not know. When Madabio is battering our economy, laws are being passed. Laws that will affect the average Sierra Leoneans. Laws that will affect the average Sierra Leonean, because anything that goes through parliament has become a law. From an illegitimate president, then Dr. Samura, you are equally guilty of the death of all the innocent people. Because you are sitting down and allowing an illegitimate government to impose laws that are not good for the people of Sierra Leone. Even if you want to reverse those laws, they will affect us at the same time, because it's going to cost money that should have not been spent, that will be spent. Except you sold our democracy to Madabio. But if you never sold our democracy, it's about time you get up and arise and say, we want to see that data. This is not a dictator government. And what happened in Liberia should be an eye-opener to all of you Sierra Leoneans. This simply tells us that Madabio never won the election. He only wanted to impose himself on the people. And again, it is your right as the people of Sierra Leone to resist the dictator. 5 years, he was preaching about terrorists, but now they want to tell us about peace. Because why? They want to impose themselves on us. No wonder they are increasing the data so you people will not understand what is going on in the international community. It is intentional. It is intentional. They are doing all of this to silence you, whereas they are abusing our resources. One ministry has 5 directors, and all those 5 directors have to be maintained with. Whilst you, the poor, you the citizen who voted for them, whose vote they have stolen, could not even have a square meal a day. And yet still you people sit down and look at somebody imposing himself on you. When the people of Sri Lanka found out that their president wanted to impose himself on them, they rose up against him. They walked up to him and he ran run away from them because you know the people's power matters. If Samura never solved this election, I challenge him to go to EFSL on the 24th and each and every elected member of parliament. It is not only for you to go in that parliament to eat our money. It is your right to go and defend our constitution, to go and defend our democracy, to go and stand up for those of our brethren that were murdered, those of our citizens that were murdered because of what they believe in. But again, most of you guys have sold your integrity. Most of you guys have sold our country. Most of you guys have sold yourself. So you could not defend us. Shame on all of you. Shame on all of you for allowing Madabio to use you against the people of Sierra Leone. If you guys never took money from Madabio, you guys will go and demand that data from Kone. And every 24th, you guys should go and demand that data from Kone. Your duty is to defend our constitution. Your duty is to defend our democracy. Sitting in parliament is not defending our democracy. Go and demand the data. Look at Liberia. What is wrong with you? Oh, do you only... Oh, I forgot. No wonder Honorable Ayodele Thompson said he has already cooked his soup. He spent his money. And is that what you guys went to parliament for? For your selfish aims? Some of you want to be president. Mohammed whatever you call yourself, Bangura, you want to be president, but you could not go and demand for the data. You should arrange your members of parliament to go on the 24th and demand for that data. Then we will know you're a serious man who wants to run for president. All of you are just in that parliament for your selfish aims. Just the way some of us come in the social media and talk about Sierra Leone for our selfish aims. But one thing I know, one day, pretty soon, we'll have a savior who truly loves the country, who truly wants to see our country go, who truly wants to propagate our country in the light in which it should grow. It will not be long. But again, our democracy should, and the APC parliamentarians should rise up and defend the lives of those who died. You know, when I sat the other day, I was just thinking, if there had been a Cameroon Masare, a free man, if there had been Dr. Claudia Skoll, a free woman, but have you people observed how they've just silenced these people? How they've intimidated these people? That everybody's afraid to talk? The only voice that the Sierra Leoneans can adhere to and the voice from the diaspora. Since we were told Kabareba has been freed, but nobody has seen him, they have closed his mouth. I know where he is, sitting down or lying down, he will be weeping. When he sees the injustice that is going on in our beloved country. When he sees the way Madabio is intimidating our people. Do not think because they are not killing now doesn't mean that they are not intimidating. Now they have a new tactics. Now they have a new tactic. They go into your house. We saw it. Put tear gas or something in your house. because now the ICC is watching them. The presidential guard still goes around intimidating people. But the reason why it is not being known, because the data is so expensive. No wonder Shengbai was telling you guys. The data is expensive because he does not want you to gossip and curse. And again, we had the First Lady, Fatima Bio, telling people that they should be charged for data abuse. Their own money for expressing their own rights, they should be charged. I want to get some coffee whilst I speak. My coffee is cold. Yeah, hold on a minute. My coffee is cold. I need some hot coffee. Please give me some stars. Don't come and sit here. I need some stars. Give me some stars. I'm giving you an update of what is going on in my beloved country. Don't just come and sit here. Just give me some stars. And thank you for my YouTube fans. And again, please go and follow me on my YouTube. Casada Kitchen, the brand. Maybe I said I'm on this January. I'm closing my page. No, I'm going to do it December 1st. December 1st, if you're not following me, you will not be able to see my pages. And I want you to know that I have two pages. I have Casada Kitchen, the brand, and I have Casada Kitchen. I have two pages. January and December 1st, I'm closing my page from being public to only followers. So if you are not following my page, then you will not be able to see my page. If you do not hit the notification, you will not know when I come in. I just want you guys to know that from January, December 1st, I'm closing my page. So try and follow and try and hit the notification. I want to tell you guys something. Let me tell you, some of you guys do not know what we go through when we come here to talk about these things. For those of you who know me, I do my Sunday in review early Sunday, normally Sunday. When I woke up yesterday morning, at about the time I was about to come and do my Sunday in review, I felt so bad. When I say I felt bad, I felt bad. It was like I was getting attacked. I started shivering. I went to bed. I went and lied down. I covered myself. When I woke up, I cooked something. I wanted to eat chili for how long? So I cooked the chili. I had a little bit of the chili. No sooner I finished eating the chili, I felt sleepy. I was eating the chili, feeling sleepy. I went to bed. Because I had already said I was gonna come and do it. So I had already been attacked. What I'm doing, some of you will not know. It takes the grace of God to say these things. You see, the battle we're fighting is not physical, it's spiritual. It really takes the grace of God to come and be telling you guys these things. It's not easy. Just a few minutes ago, whilst I was talking to you guys, something happened. I was just going to throw up. I just got, like, my chest was just tight, like something just hold my chest. I should not, like, just going to throw up. But again, so what we're doing is that just because we love our country, it's nobody pays us, nobody pays me for what I do. Nobody. I just do it for love of country. So some of you guys who go out here about and here, oh, they're paying her, they this and that. It's a lie. Nobody pays me. Nobody pays me. Nobody. I only do what I do because I love my country. And you see, but again, I'm not mad about that. You know why? Because some of them could not do what you're doing, because some of them are not strong to do what you're doing, they try to tarnish your reputation. And that's why I can tell people, if you think you've paid me for anything, come out and say it. Come out and say it. And if you paid me, who doesn't know me, they know me. I will tell you, yes, you paid me. But again, I'm not being paid. Okay? So for those of you who are going with that impression that, oh, they're paying her to do this, they're paying her to do that, no. I'm not being paid. I do things with my free spirit. That's why I do not have no protocol. I will get up in the morning with my blanket on and I come out. That's the way I feel like coming out. If I feel like wearing pants and bra and talking to you, that's the way I feel like. If I feel like I mean, I just do what I want to do. I just living my life. Okay. And again, okay, let's go back to our conversation about Saturday. Obviously, we all know that our Leon star play the game in Liberia in which we lose. Okay, as usual, better luck next time. We've been used to that now for our beloved Sierra Leone. Again, no. Before I go further, I just want to encourage you, my fans, please. I just want to encourage you, my fans, to go and support and join my YouTube channel. And on my YouTube channel, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm very much okay. You know one thing about like America? If even I don't know with you right now, I can call ambulance and say they feel bad. They can't pick me, they carry me go, they go do all the checking me and all. America get one secret. We see them, you call them, but then they say you chest. Then they freely not say you get attack. Then they can pick you quick. I mean, a senior citizen, so for them they can pick me, I just look at that. So no worry. It like before, it like I get die phone. And they take a call. Phone one that they use. Once they get power, and they call 911, they can pick me. So that is no worry. They like a call a quarter past and then defend me also because of the pool. Then they can pick me. So I know reach that point, they trust me. I reach that point. Those are spiritual attack. I know. I mean, I know just you don't know. I don't want something. Then I just feel sleepy, drowsy. Like who that don't smoke jamba, who that don't do no. I know. I've been doing this for too long, my brother. For every time I give a time when I say I can do weekend and review, I get attacked. So that's why I do it at my own time, when nobody know what they can say, or when I come on. But the Bible says the arrows. They say arrow na the day. You didn't fire, you point your arrow. You know, I mean you should forget a shield and a defense. Why make you feel to say somebody they go? Why make you feel to say some of una dey na prayer line? Na the shield and the defense and the defending. You know, but me na Rock of Gibraltar. I am not easily moved. So again, like what I say, please go and follow me on my YouTube page. I only get can you imagine Casada Kitchen, babe? Only 6,000. 6,000 followers now get on my YouTube. 6,000. And then when I talk about why make you know they make money, because I need to follow me on YouTube. Because for YouTube, for every 1,000 followers, that is when you get paid. Yeah. And how much you they get paid? For every 1,000 followers is $10. So if me get 6,000 followers, now my YouTube, that are $60 Facebook they pay me. So I want make you go to my YouTube and follow me there, please. Hit the notification because I'm going to do more than my YouTube than my Facebook and so I want just to tell you now why make some people they say they get pay past me because what you do we go to the YouTube, you follow them at the YouTube, then YouTube they go. That's number one. Then in a YouTube now, for every 1,000 people person when they follow you on YouTube, you get that not even $10 if that 8 something. But again, the more people will go on your YouTube, the more money you get. So just imagine they will get 90,000. So that they get 20,000. You see? So now make I encourage you and say, do ya. When I come on my YouTube, support me on my YouTube, hit the notification on my YouTube. And again, YouTube, you can subscribe. You can be a fan day. You can be a super chatter day. You know, and the only way I go go. Look at now, over 45 minutes. I don't see don't so. Now one great person give me star. Casada kitchen, nobody not give me star. But then I say Casada kitchen are the best. I would are the best way that they support. Now they can wait then that they support. And so then I make some sweet program. Okay, one play I can say, but yeah, Sarah then I need the support. So look, we was nice Kongusa we I get for bring later on. But still I know now all them thing they did that. But you know what then I go then on YouTube. That Kongusa then on YouTube now they fit because I want make like na YouTube. I make like na YouTube and support me YouTube page. I mean, come on now. And the point is, I don't pay page from 2019. 2019, and I get only 6,000 followers. But every picture, if Casada Kitchen puts ID all over. But how are you supporting me? Is to go to my YouTube, follow, and share. And even my other pages then too. But again, for these two pages, like what I said, from December 1st, if you're not a follow, you're not a subscribe, you're not going to see me page. Yeah. That's why I go apply them for December. Then January will be only subscribers. Yeah. But again, I thank you all for staying here with me. And I thank, please again, can you please share, and tell me where you're watching me from. Sunday in review, I do not answer questions. I'm sorry. Sunday in review is just a monologue. I just come and speak. So tell me where you're watching me from, please. Please tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me where you're watching me from, please. Destiny Bankchild, hello. Umu Kagbo, how are you? Safuratu Tagawali, how are you? Aisatu Kaikaba, how are you? Bundu Adama, how are you? Esther Bex, how are you? Shikinatu, how are you? And over here, Austin Dabo. Okay. Sabra. All right, Augustine Dabo. Okay. Paul, how are you? Paul, how are you? Channel. You see, yeah, that was going to be a good idea, you know. You remember if you were here, I tell you, say, the house where they right now, it's a 3-bedroom house. That's a good thing. But the kitchen, not decent enough for me for do cooking. Like my former house system where I've been staying. Well, till things become better, because cooking is, even that's the reason why I do not really sell food, because cooking is very not way for doing a decent environment, and especially when they present something to the public, you know. I can do an year, but again, you want, I know what I go like when you know I've been doing today. We also had the cooker and there the eater, the dining table, the everything, you know, and that kind of way they back up for like for doing. But again, one of them days there we go do them. And again, I've been on promotion aside can show now how will they make oogie pap. Maybe this week here, we don't tell me about cooking. I will do some cooking classes and things about. Oh, you know me, they want to talk about salt. You know me, they want to talk about salt. We talk about salt one of the days there. Again, thank God you talk about cooking. It is about time. Thanksgiving is here. God, I have to go and put my fans, some of my fans who have ordered for their seasoning. I'm going to put this in the mail today. I have lemon pepper seasoning here. I want to make udad there at the center for make the aware. All of my things are industrial strength. What I mean, use them very little. Don't go put that like that way they buy in a store. No, this is the industrial strength that make me know they come in a bottle, they come in bags that 25 pounds. So no use that like for say, because I see this na lemon pepper, you feel to say that one way they buy in the market. No, no. This is a special one, please. The bezel will be anything like this. This will be bezel. I not put label on it, but I go handwrite and a label. This will be the bezel. Please use it wisely. For me, la kombusa, I can drink and tea because na dry bezel. I can put on a pot as if I drink and tea. I put honey or my sweetener or whatever. Because we say, you don't know. And this way I get a little bit of garlic on it. Use it wisely, you know. I have the granulated garlic powder. It's the granulated garlic powder. I do not have the label for these, so I don't put the label on them. But again, I go right and they when I put them inside the shipping box where I get for do today. Obviously, I have my fish season that has my label on it. And again, I use this for fish, I use it for chicken as well, I don't care. But again, I advise you use it wisely. Use it wisely. Use it wisely. And again, if you are using my season, please, no use salt. If you use the season, do not salt the begin salt and before you put the season. No, don't do it. Just use the season. And when it don't marinate inside food, you taste them. If you think to say salty, they add more salt. But if you don't want your food to be salty, when you use million products, do not use salt. Because if you use salt, it will be extra salty. Because why they tell you that million products are industrial strength. So naturally they use 5 spoons. Maybe this is the 1 great spoon you get for use. I want to make that one clear. Okay. Then obviously I have the fish. Okay. This is my fish seasoning, meat seasoning. I say meat seasoning because this is just in natural fact paprika, onions, garlic, and paprika, onions, garlic. So it's in actual fact a base where you can use. If you want, you can add more pepper or whatever, you know. And this is just a base where you can use. So you can use that by you can even use as a dry rub, or you use that by your fish or anything of that sort. Obviously, don't forget I get the best ogiri too. Oh yes, I get the best ogiri. This is waiting I get for really concentrate on more when I'm in Benny mix. Yeah, this is the Benny mix when I just Benny. Where I patch, I get 3 different ways where I patch them because some people they like the for they eat the bed for jam the Benigo one a little bit. Some people they like a half and half. Some people they like the brown. Some people they like the white. And I use shrimp and then one there. So each one of these one I get seafood into it. Obviously get seasoning into it. For the one the way they buy them from me, they can just keep another motoka. They can just first put inside the chap. Yeah, but it's very, very delicious and at the same time very nutritious. So once again, I just want to thank you all for being here with me. No, I'm not going for shipping at the UK. You know why? It's too expensive for shipping at the UK. It's very expensive. The only thing this trip I not get pepper sauce because I just maybe I will try for do just one pepper sauce to buy. But if I don't have to buy, I say we go too late for ship. Can ship today? And again, I get some natai where I get for put inside my shipping container where they ship to people. Anyway, I just want to thank you all for being here with me for 54 minutes, 15 seconds. And I just want to thank all of you who supported me with your stars, sharing and inviting. And I will ask you please to go back to my YouTube channel and follow me on my YouTube Casada Kitchen the brand. I love you all and you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.